I'm Gloria Allgood. I play bass in the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra. I wanted to talk to you about the bow and how to hold the bow. It's often a mystery for bass players. I see a lot of different hand positions, people spreading out their fingers, bending their wrists to try and compensate for the weight of our bows. Our bows tend to be heavier just by very nature of what we have to do to move these thick strings. And they're also shorter. So it's a weird feeling sometimes to be holding this heavy stick in your hand. But I just want to talk to you a little bit about balance and how to approach holding the bow. I think if you just kind of walk by your side, you would see the perfect bow hold. This is just beautiful, right? It's relaxed. Your thumb would go under here, your hand would just rest. I tell my students just to approach the bass like, the bow, like you're just swinging your arm like you walk by your side. And here comes the grip, there it is. Just let it fall onto the bow. Do this many times until you just feel like it's relaxed. Then attempt to put it on the bass. Let it just stay relaxed, and you'll notice that I can actually remove my fingers when I do this. So if I'm playing on a note, let's say the open D, I can actually take the fingers off. It's not going to fall. It won't fall. Try to put the bow at a happy mark in between the fingerboard and the bridge. If you play back up here, it's going to be too soft. Or down here, you almost get kind of a squeaky sound. So you really want the bow kind of right in the middle. You'll notice my fingers are very flexible. I spent a while in front of the mirror working on this because it's hard to convince your hand that the bow is not going to drop. But it won't. So you want to make sure that you're not coming from above the string to get a sound. You want to be on the string. You want this kind of steady, solid sound with a contact on the string. Try that and think about the relaxation of your hand. The other thing I tell my students is you don't knock on a door like this. You're not pushing this way, you're going like this. So you isolate the wrist. If you can knock on a door, you can let loose of this joint right here in the wrist. So think about knocking on the door and letting this kind of go like this. You also want to keep your arm fairly straight. Don't bring your elbow in like this. Let it kind of be straight. So on bass, we tend to hold it more straight ahead like this. Now I'm playing a French bow. There is a German bow, which is much larger in the frog area, and it's held in the hand like this. That's a whole different technique, but I'm a French bow player, and it's more related to violin and cello. So it just depends on who taught you which bow. So anyway, you just want to stay on the string. Don't come at it from on top like this. You don't want to almost come at it like that. You want to be on the string. I never use more bow than I need. That is a really important tip right here. If you use a, it's just not necessary. So just use a little bow. Get a lot more focused sound that way. So in conclusion, you want to relax when you play. Do not let yourself get all crazy with the grip. And you also want a very solid sound, and here's your location. Stay relaxed.